started.
I started. It's clear. It's very clearly.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 187
that's happening.
of the Clever and Original Podcast. You know,
that
I was
signals the beginning.
okay. It was kind of nice last week where we didn't have JJ talking over us.
We mentioned
Our
That's your shtick, my friend.
I am one of your
It's a
hosts,
theme.
Kaylee Misialek, alongside me, the man with the plan, Jayden Reinhart.
It is fucking with the window. I don't know why we're talking to this screen. It's obviously not running.
Well, the blue thing is there, so I mean, I don't know.
There's
Fuck.
no way.
The
No
blue
one can
thing's
hear
there.
us right now. We could say anything we
Well,
wanted
yeah.
and no one would know.
Of course, because it's right. It's right here.
No
like it's
one-
not.
no
This
one
isn't
will know.
streamed live.
No, but we could post. There's nothing to post. The camera's not even on.
The camera. Oh my gosh.
All right.
JJ Larson, everybody,
Hey, what up?
needs
What's
to
up?
interrupt himself.
Yep.
and
Interruptions.
everything.
Interruptions. Left and right.
And so, if you haven't listened to us before, we are the Clever and Original Podcast. We talk about comic book movie type stuff, video game type stuff, particularly in that order.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get on with it, shall we? So, first bit of news. Disney has officially bought 21st Century Fox.
That means they own The Simpsons.
Yeah, I believe so.
Does that mean Simpsons is going to be the next Marvel movie?
Bart Simpson is gonna defeat Thanos. He's gonna skateboard in with dual Infinity Gauntlets from another.
Just like eat my shoulder.
Dual Infinity Gauntlets. Think about that.
Homer will accidentally run into Thanos with his
Dope.
car and be like, dope!
And he'll be just dead. just fucking dead. Like it's like gruesome as hell.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a funeral, and the Avengers are like really sad about it for some reason.
Oh, speaking of like weird shit, have you heard seen the Ant-Man's going to go up Thanos'?
Yeah.
How's Thanos gonna die? Captain Marvel or Thanos expanding in Thanos's
Or
Ant-Man expanding in Thanos's ass.
Thanos.
Thanos sissies.
No.
That sounds Greek.
Sissies?
Thanos like when you say like Thanos sissies.
What?
Like, isn't that like the thing that's like tacked on the end of names in Greek?
Odysseus? Like that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
I'm
don't know.
tired.
Jay is just making shit up.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, who really does know what they're talking about?
No one. It's an illusion. It's a lie.
So yeah,
lie.
Disney has officially bought 21st Century Fox. That means, for most relevant to this podcast, they get the X-Men and the Fantastic Four back for Marvel. Otherwise, they also get a bunch of Fox properties such as Avatar, the Alien franchise, like Jay mentioned, Simpsons, and other things. So yeah, a lot of
We have Captain
things.
America versus aliens.
We could.
That'd be all
I mean,
right.
we kind of already do. Like in the last movie, he fought aliens.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but
But
yeah.
like,
It's just a very gritty, like, just violent, blood everywhere.
Who's the least gritty character in all of the Avengers? Who's like super?
Well, okay,
Like,
so
no
Guardians of the Galaxy
Versus
versus Alien
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
versus Predator.
They're the least gritty.
Probably.
Probably yeah. I mean,
The most family
They're also
friendly.
already in space.
Yeah,
Well-
the most family friendly.
It's Ant-Man, probably.
I guess too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we just saw all of Ant-Man's family just die. And
Yeah.
go up and fucking whoosh,
Yeah. So,
turn into fucking
dust.
dust bunnies. You know what I'm saying? That's actually
Yeah.
what it's just like fuck
Just
it.
like,
He's like I don't know, dust bunnies.
and that's when he snapped. He's like, yeah, that's it. And then, oh wait, whoops.
So, yeah.
Yeah, there goes the snap. Oh, I guess half of everyone is a dust bunny.
Dust bunny now. Dang.
Yep, it's a thing.
Could have made it look way cooler. you imagine if everyone just exploded?
That
Like,
would be
That'd be
something.
even.
So, well, that would. I mean, that
crashes. It would just explode in midair.
that would just be like everyone would die, right? Like that's not half of all life. That's everyone, because like there would be so many explosions because half of all life is exploding. That it would probably kill the rest of them.
Yeah.
like a single mother living out in the country with her baby boy. The child just fucking explodes.
I guess
And,
if
like child shrapnel kills her as well.
I guess
bones are a fucked up thing.
I guess if a hermit somehow was one of the people who survived, and you know that he, you know, because then he wouldn't get the you know shrapnel from things exploding. Although
also a busy highway
yeah.
because the people exploding would assumedly also ignite the car itself.
Yeah, probably.
So cars would just be
Building everything would be on fire.
Yeah. Also, if you're in like a plant and you're around like flammable gas,
Also,
the whole plant would explode.
also there would be no one to put it out because half of the firefighters would be gone.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be rough. Don't worry, I'm prepared. I got a glass of water. That'll put
out-
JJ out when he explodes.
I guess.
Or me out, I guess, when JJ explodes and I catch on fire due to the explosion.
Who was it? We went to shoot fireworks and someone got hit. Oh, I almost got hit with a firework one time.
Really?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, who was it? Like, is it like JJ or somebody? Luke maybe?
Yeah.
Like fired off like a bottle rocket or something, and it nearly hit me. And it's just like,
I've held on.
but I thought somebody caught on fire. Maybe I'm just maybe I just misremembering things.
I've never caught on fire, but I know I've held onto a bottle rocket too tightly and just scared the shit out of me. I didn't get hurt, but it just exploded as it was like that far away from my face. Like,
Cool.
if you're not watching the YouTube video, you have no idea how far away from my face it was.
Yeah, like that far.
Like that far.
But
explosions.
yes, now Disney owns like pretty much half of the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they control
Not
everything.
quite a monopoly, but basically.
Mm-hmm.
They own enough of the game to make the rules.
Oh yeah, well they own what, the majority of Hulu now.
Mm.
They own like half of all the big studios, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you think of it, you know, there's Disney, there's Fox, and then you've got like Paramount, Universal, and what other one? Is there another big one?
Not really.
I think Paramount and Universal are the two big ones.
Yeah. And other than that, it's just like a Disney.
Otherwise, then you got like smaller ones like MGM
Yeah.
and things like that. But
Mm-hmm.
Anyone smell pizza rolls?
no.
I smell pizza rolls.
Hmm.
I don't
Maybe
know
you
why.
should get some then.
We're
bitch.
not sponsored by pizza rolls.
Totino's Pizza Roll. Good
Actually,
after
the
school
saddest
snack.
food that you can microwave.
Good after school snack. Make you feel like death. Kind of like Hot Pockets.
Every time is pizza time.
Or El Monte burritos.
Yeah, I had those today. They were pretty shit.
Yeah, they're bad, but
Is
Yeah.
Monty even like a Spanish name?
I don't know.
Does it
It
matter?
doesn't sound like
I
it.
don't know. It might be.
Well, but like with marketing, that's what you would go for, right? Like if I'm selling
Is
pizza,
it?
I'm gonna be like Beepity Boppity's Pizza, you know, something like that.
What is this? Some sort of like Cinderella, like bippity boppity pizza?
Hell yeah!
Bippity boppity pizza to
Be a
pizza.
dude with a big ass mustache and a wand and like a fairy hat. You'll be
Instead of like
the
a
guy on
pumpkin,
front.
it's a pizza.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
rides there on a pizza, 3 meat pizza, Canadian bacon.
Ew. I don't like Canadian bacon.
Should smell like sausage and marinara sauce.
You know, there's a pizza at Brick that like people order that just looks like I guess some people like it a lot, but it just looks vile. So it has this like zesty sauce is like the
Okay.
base, right?
Okay.
So it's like this kind of I don't even know. It's sort of like a Thousand Island, but a little different. It's more orange. I don't know if that helps.
Yeah, kind
Can't
of.
picture it.
Yeah.
And then like a shit ton of Havarti cheese, and then just fuck it up with pickles. Just absolutely
Pickles on a
What do you
pizza.
call it?
the pickle pizza. It's just pickle pizza. That's
That's
lit.
like
That's
pickle
it.
on
That's
a
all
pizza.
that's on it. It's pickle Havarti cheese zesty sauce. That's it.
You know, like when you get
So is it like a Southwest Ranch or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was
Southwest
gonna
Ranch
say, you know,
is
when
pretty
you get
good.
fried pickles and you have the sauce to dip it
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
I
that-
imagine someone was eating that and they're like, "What if this was a pizza?" And
I
they
mean-
threw Havarti cheese on it. And now it's a
Yeah.
pizza.
And I mean, it's like fine. It's just so wet. Like when I take it out of the oven, like the center is just there's like small pools of just bubbling pickle juice like all over the place. And when you're cutting it,
Yum.
like it's like parts of it are really squishy because of how much water is just
Do you know
coming
what
out.
would probably
of
make
those
that
pickles.
better? You do the sauce, you do the cheese, and you fry pickles in a separate batter.
Yep.
And then you put them on the top after
like
the
that.
rest of it's done cooking.
If there were less pickles too, that would help a lot.
So
There's
like,
so
does it-
many.
does it, like,
There's so
like
many
cover
pickles.
the entire thing, like you can't see cheese or anything.
You can
like
see
that?
cheese, but like
Almost.
that's only because the pickles are all touching each other, basically.
They're oh my gosh,
That's like
that's
yeah,
a lot of
that's
pickles.
a lot of
That's a
people
shit
people
ton
like
of
it.
pickles.
People like it.
I mean, pickles
There's a lot of
are
there's,
good.
there's absurd pizzas there. Like if you just look at the menu there, there's some dumb fucking pizzas. The poutinza, Jesus Christ.
Poutines.
Yeah, you make poutine and you put it on top of a fucking pizza.
Wow, more bread. Yay.
It's like, yep, I want French fries, cheese curds, and chicken, fried chicken on top of this pizza.
Pizza isn't even like that convenient to hold.
No.
Because you got to have like a hand because you got to hold the tip. with
Oh,
a
and the
thumb.
sauce is
you
gravy.
just gotta like the gravy.
The sauce, the
like
that's
literal gravy.
brown gravy is
Okay.
placed under is like the base, and then the cheese
Jeez.
goes on
That's
top of that.
That is
Whoa.
weird. I mean, that
That
sounds
is
more like a
weird.
breakfast pizza.
And then brown,
No,
bread
that's not a
fries.
breakfast pizza.
Then-
Fries,
Gravy on breakfast.
Yeah,
cheese,
and then you put
curds.
more cheese on it after you put all the shit on it, and then you put ground gravy on that.
Oh my gosh!
There's some, it's I don't know, I hate making it. It's fucking stupid.
So I'm guessing you have to eat that with like a fork.
I don't know how people eat it.
Hi, I'd like to clog my arteries in 30 seconds.
There's like several. I don't know
What do
how
you
people eat.
recommend?
Like so some things I don't. I look at them. It's like, how do you even like begin? Like what happens? Like how do you look at that and be like,
Well, I don't know.
how do I
guess,
negotiate this into my mouth?
Like
Like,
people,
I don't-
people like you know, working at Arby's for so long. You know, you think you know you'd see everything, right? But people still amaze me with how much shit they can like put in their mouth. Like it's like
Yeah.
ridiculous. People are like, "Oh, I want 2 half-pound roast beefs, extra meat," because half-pound wasn't enough of fucking meat
I want 2 pounds of beef, essentially,
on a bun.
between bread. Yeah. That is a lot.
Yeah.
That is more than most stomachs should handle, like a healthy human stomach.
Well, that's like your entire day's worth of calories
Yeah, that's
in one meal.
that's fucking messed
And
up.
I guarantee you that's probably not their only meal of the day.
Yeah. I mean, unless their plan is as soon as they leave Arby's is to run across town back to their construction job where they lift heavy shit all day.
Even then, like those people are still fat, you know?
Well, I did when I worked at a gas station. This one guy came in. He was a postman, and he
Hey,
bought.
Mr. Postman.
He bought a lot of.
Mr.
He bought a lot of bullshit. He bought like Red Bulls, burritos, like pizza, like just not healthy, like the worst shit you can buy at a gas station. But he was fucking like ripped. He was
Interesting.
jacked. It was probably due to the fact that he would work a full day, go to a second job, and then work out when he got home.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know where the fuck he does or where that energy came from. He also had 1 kid, 2 kids. Literally just
Cool.
didn't sleep. I would imagine. I imagine with that kind of schedule.
Because sleep
commitment.
is for the weak. Jay.
Yeah,
You
Who
know.
needs- I'd rather stay awake and eat bullshit and just work out literally all day.
Yeah. Jay should become like a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
You think he
Dude,
could do
my
it?
neck's so enormous, will be wider than my head. My head it'll come to like a point, which is my head. It'll be fucking. I'll work the muscle that's like between your shoulder and your neck. And just like only that though, so the rest of my body will be normal, but I'll just have this fucking like enormous neck.
Yeah.
Until it disappears, until I have zero neck. And it's just like face on top of a torso. It's the new look.
Yeah. So, Disney
What is
buys Disney.
Yep.
Buys Fox.
Good shit. They got it.
Moving on. Wonder Woman was the 1984, the sequel to Wonder Woman, 1983. Just kidding. Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Pretty bad joke. Had a delay to the summer of 2020. It was originally set for this fall, 2019. Maybe it was this summer 2019, but they said they wanted to move it back because they wanted to not rush the production and post-production of the film and make a kind of shitty movie. So they pushed it back to 2020.
I mean, what they're saying is all well and good. We've said it before that we'd rather it be delayed than be bad. But it's come to my attention. What if it's being delayed because the movie was done, but they didn't like it, and now it is being rushed? Like a brand
it could be.
I mean,
maybe not the whole
could be.
film, but enough points
I don't
to
know.
where then it becomes bad. Like, what if that's what DC's doing to all their movies?
I don't know. Like, I mean, well, apparently Aquaman was good, serviceable.
Yeah.
I haven't
I
seen
heard
it.
that. But I
Shazam
heard
is
Shazam
coming
looks
out
good,
soon, and it's getting really good reviews.
Yeah. I'm excited for Shazam.
Does that come out next week?
I don't know.
We probably should know this.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
People come to this podcast literally to get information on comic books and movies and video games.
April
What is it called?
5th.
April 5th. Okay.
Okay.
it's a
So,
So
like-
next week.
Is that next week?
It's next.
Next
Friday. It's
So this week happens, and then next
It's
week.
It's like a week from this Friday. So.
Yeah, so a little over like a week and a half probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean DC, with Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and now Shazam, sounds like they're getting on the right track
Yeah.
Mhm.
for the most part. I mean, there was Justice League in between there, but we don't talk about
Yeah.
that.
Nope. Nope. No Justice League.
Yeah.
No Justice. No Justice League.
No league, no justice.
Nope. None of those things. We don't want that.
We don't want leagues.
I'm a little worried. So with most movies, like even
Yeah.
if the first movie's really good,
Mm-hmm.
all sequels afterwards tend to not be good. Like they
Is
get
that
worse,
wait?
you know?
Wait. What if the
So, like the sequels?
say that again?
Movies come out. Let's say
Right.
Jay's
Movie
Bonanza.
comes
The
out.
movie comes out called Jay's Bonanza.
Shay's Bonanza.
It's amazing. 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. Okay.
Jay's Bonanza 2, Electric Boogaloo comes out.
Okay.
Not as good.
You're right.
Like that's generally the pattern, right?
Is it? I mean, sometimes it is. Like, oftentimes, I guess
mean,
it
I guess
is.
with like Toy Story. I know a lot of people say they like Toy Story 2 better than the first one.
Well, I don't know. Like, there's a few things. Like, I would say that Captain America 2 is better than Captain America 1.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Like Iron Man, for example.
Star Wars, for example.
Iron Man
like
2. Well, Iron Man 2 is
Iron Man
worse than
2.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iron Man
far.
2 is probably the worst movie in the MCU.
Yeah. It's trash.
Like, I mean, yeah, a lot of sequels fall off, but then there's some that are better. Like The Dark Knight, right? That's better than Batman Begins.
Yeah.
And then you've got
And Marvel's been on a pretty steady.
and you've
decline.
like you said Toy Story, where they never have like the most perfect movie every time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know how they do. It just seems like with the first movie, it sets up an expectation.
Yeah, it
And
does.
a lot of times, the second movie won't meet it just because people
Yeah.
expect too much.
Well, right, because I mean, yeah, that's it, right? It's like people go
Yeah.
into a movie that they've never seen or know anything about,
Mhm.
and there's no expectation,
Mhm.
and so when it's good, it's great,
Mhm.
But then they have this other expectation, preconceived notions that people think need to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you see it a lot with like comic book stuff. It's like people are like, "Oh, this specific thing didn't happen that I wanted to happen, therefore it's bad."
Yeah.
Even though that's clearly not how it works.
Yeah.
But it is, and
It's kind of
people are disappointed.
Yeah.
a plague on the movie community. Great Expectations.
That's a book.
It is a book.
Is it?
Never read it.
Never read it either.
No, it was a book. A lot of people did in high school.
Well, since I never knew it existed,
Well, fuck it then.
I
It
probably
exists.
haven't read it.
Apparently, it is very scary.
Mm-hmm.
It?
Stephen King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary.
They made a movie about that.
He's
A couple.
spider.
He is a spider.
He's straight up a spider.
Yep. That's what
Really?
form he
is,
takes. He's like an entity
It's
from
like-
another dimension.
So, like, does somebody like get like a tissue and like try to grab him?
No,
and,
he's like
flush
fucking.
him
He's
down
like
the
huge.
toilet.
He's like a bit. He's
It's like a
Big
big.
ass
So
toilet.
what if we get? Yeah. What if we get a big ass toilet and a big ass
like a
tissue?
crane.
Yeah. Pick him up. Drop him in. Float now, bitch.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how you kill him.
Yep.
We've solved it.
We solved the problem.
Pick him up with a big tissue crane and
Put him in a toilet.
Put him in a
a
huge
toilet big
toilet
enough to flush
to
him
fit
down.
a person.
Mm-hmm.
A spider. person.
Spider.
A Spider-Man, if you
Oh.
will.
No.
Next Spider-Man movie, there's a giant toilet that Doc Ock creates to flush Spider-Man for good.
Yeah. Get rid of the spider people. Wow.
I'm gonna go ahead and write toilet on my
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder
Wonder
Woman in
Woman.
toilets.
All right. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's delayed, whatever. I mean,
you
give
know,
them some time.
Hey, they've got the same people from the first one,
Yeah.
so that's cool. The
Good.
first one was great.
First
Oh,
one was
yeah.
good. First one was good.
I think if any DC film has a solid chance, it's Wonder Woman for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and hopefully Aquaman too.
Yeah.
Now that we know that was decent, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should watch it.
Yeah,
I probably should too.
it's a lot of stuff I should watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same.
I started watching Stranger Things.
Yeah, I heard that was
on a
good.
Oh, yeah?
note.
I heard it was good.
It's very good.
It's on my list, but like I'm just like I don't want to watch this.
Every episode is like 50 minutes. So
Yeah. I mean that's
I like
a
those
lot
shows,
of
though.
kind of
yeah, it's
shows.
good, but it's just you do have to like commit time.
Mm-hmm.
You have to like sit down and be like, I'm not gonna do A, B, and C. I'm gonna watch Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It's really easy because a lot of times A, B, and C is like cleaning my house, doing laundry, and doing trash. And I'm like, nah.
It's like taking care of things. No.
Fuck
Who
it.
wants to do that?
I'll just sit here and watch Netflix.
Queer Eye season 3 came out.
Okay.
It's
I
really
still
good.
haven't
You
watched
should
that.
watch it.
Yeah. It's on Netflix too?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on Netflix.
As long as I don't get kicked out. I'm still on my old roommate's Netflix account. If anyone signs me out, I'm fucked. If someone were to like come in and play a prank, like, haha, sign me out, I would just not be able to. I don't know the password for the account. And I'm not going to ask him. Like, it's his account. I don't know.
Yeah, I
A lot
don't
of
know.
people reuse passwords too, so that'd be territory I wouldn't want to touch.
Right.
Just kidding. I'm totally going to hack his bank account and steal all his
Do
money.
it.
Do it.
Yeah,
Do
it.
Yeah. But yeah, Wonder Woman 1984.
Mm-hmm.
Coming out eventually.
I believe this is the movie where Big Brother exists.
That is the
Uh,
book, right? Wasn't there a book written called
Yeah.
1984, written in 1948?
Yep.
Or something like that?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm joking, but
Oh,
because
Well, I remember
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't put Big Brother and Wonder
probably.
Woman.
They might. I don't know.
Hey, maybe in the DC universe, for a period of time, they were in that what is it, Oceania, or whatever it was called. I don't even remember.
That's what it's called.
Maybe.
I like that book a lot. So.
Yeah, it's good. Moving on for the last bit of news. So I guess a side note, Kevin Feige called the first, basically every movie up till Endgame, the Infinity Saga. So I guess take that, which you will. I don't know if there's going to be more sagas then.
No, that's kind of cool, because what I imagine his plan is this is the point it's been building up to. And it really feels like it, right? Because it's multiple movies for one story now. Obviously the saga, but just this one point. Yeah, it's a lot of movies, and if Marvel keeps being successful, it'd be cool if they not started over, but
started a new arc.
Yeah,
so
like season 2,
with TV shows or whatever. Just
because it's always good to
new enemy build up.
It's always cool in an actual, because I'm going to say some TV series or series in general have a season, and the end of the season ends on a cliffhanger for the beginning of next season. I hate that.
Yeah,
but Marvel is really good at wrapping it up, and then next season is the new beginning. So if that's what they do here, that'd be really awesome.
Yeah,
that's kind of got me excited, because then that also unlocks possibilities for more characters.
Yeah. So I'm in that. I like that idea, saga, because we get the phase thing, right, which seems to end with every Avengers film. Kind of this build up to this conflict, and now I guess with the idea of sagas is that there's an even bigger thing gonna happen, and maybe we get more of these giant team up things that are world changing.
Also, side note, Ant-Man can literally travel through dimensions.
Yeah, so there's a lot of possibilities.
So there's that too. You could see one where I don't know, Steve Rogers jumped on a live grenade, and then he just doesn't exist.
That'd probably be pretty bad.
Well, in Iron Man 1, there was a missile right next to him which he didn't jump on, so he jumped away,
So it could be like
a sissy.
Yeah. But they could be just that, so those heroes don't exist in this dimension, and we get completely new ones.
Sure, or we could have the dimension where Civil War ends because Captain America and Iron Man get together as boyfriend and girlfriend.
Because
where Iron Man is a woman, and it's an actual so they do the what if comic books that are alternate realities of big comic book events.
Yeah.
They did one for Civil War, or they didn't do one, but it was mentioned, is that there was this universe where Civil War ended because Iron Man and Iron Woman and Captain America got together.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that too. I know you own a lot of Spider-Man comics, right, JJ? And there's a lot of that dimension.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of that.
Well, the Spider-Verse, right? Stuff, there's a movie that came out that is like that, which is a really good movie. You watch it. It won Best Animated Picture, and it totally deserved it.
For sure.
Great film. I want to see it again. It's out on Blu-ray now.
Oh, sick.
So I'm going to get that.
Yeah. But
but yeah, so cool stuff. I'm hoping Kang is the next big baddie. That would be cool.
It'd be cool. Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Kang the Conqueror's bad fur day.
Yeah. Because he has a lot of fur.
Yeah.
As they say.
Being a squirrel.
Well,
he's a squirrel, right?
Yeah.
Kinda.
He's something.
He's squirrely.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what Kang looks like. I just picked squirrel because
he's purple.
Yeah, he's
right?
purple.
I guess Thanos is purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Google him.
He's he's this time seat guy. He's a time traveler, and he's got like a
He's
big
more
suit.
blue.
Yeah, I guess
purple
blue.
trim on like
Yeah,
green
green
cloak.
cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he does look very similar to Thanos.
Not entirely. Like, he doesn't have Thanos' face. And clearly, for the people watching this, you have no idea because we're not actually showing it.
Hopefully, you pulled up a separate tab to check it out on Google too. There's a lot of Google images.
But yeah, okay. Also, the final story. Marvel's Endgame, Avengers Endgame, used footage that isn't actually going to be in the movie for the trailers.
Well, I mean that they did that with like every one of them.
They did it with Infinity War for sure.
I mean, I knew like they did. Like Hulk was in the Wakanda battle scene in the trailer when he's not in the movie.
Alert.
Well, it's everyone's seen that movie who wanted to see it.
Yeah, hopefully.
But so I guess that didn't seem like news to me really. It was just like, yeah, I mean, they're not gonna spoil because if they just showed you like if they showed the Wakanda battle scene with how it actually was, that would like spoil the fuck ton of things,
Yeah.
or like it's just like they just you don't want to spoil. You want to give like the general feel. Like that's what the trailer is. It's in the feel of the movie,
Right.
as opposed to like the movie. Because if you just see the whole movie in
Well,
like
it's
3
like because
minutes, it's
people like movies trailers now it's just like you can like tell what the whole movie plot is gonna be by watching it.
Yeah. Human creativity has its limits.
Yeah.
A lot of it's already been done.
So I mean,
yeah.
It's I mean, it's good that they do this so we don't get everything spoiled to us. So there's like some surprise.
Also,
Yeah, I can
when we see the movie.
also, rumor has it that the movie is 3 hours and like 2 minutes.
Cool.
2 minutes.
Well, I'll just buy a bottle of water, I guess,
What am I gonna
or like a glass or something, or take one with me when I go see it.
Yeah.
There should be like a
Like,
scene like,
well,
wow,
like-
this scene's going nowhere. This scene isn't covering anything. This would be a really opportune time to take a quick
Intermission.
break. Intermission.
They
Just
like if it's 3 hours, they better bring an intermission.
There's no intermission in King Kong, and King Kong is like
3 hours.
3 and like a half.
Is it really?
That movie's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know it was long, but I didn't bring back intermissions, I guess.
Yeah. Don't buy soda.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like I usually
it's,
get a
It's
drink.
actually about the same length.
I usually get like a
187 minutes.
drink.
It's 5 minutes longer.
Okay.
I usually get like a drink and things when I watch movies, and then no, I can't do that because I can't go to the restroom while this is happening.
I mean, my job kind of forces me to develop a bladder of steel, as I suppose you would call it, because is long periods of time, like 3-4 plus hours, where I can't leave the kitchen to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of stuck there, or I wear a diaper to work.
Good. Just wear a diaper to a fucking end game.
I'll just wet my diapers.
But yeah, no spoilers. Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
Don't want
Cool.
spoilers. Don't want them. Not my
That does
dojo.
it for movie type stuff. The only video game type stuff we have is kind of big.
Mm-hmm.
Google announced they're entering the gaming sphere with Google Stadia.
Stream shit.
It's going to be a
basically.
streaming thing. They have their own controller, which looks like the Xbox mixed with the PlayStation controller.
Mm-hmm.
They said that they can like stream to any device,
Mm-hmm.
and they included console, which is interesting to me. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
They have a
Like-
controller?
Yeah.
Yep. It's like, because wouldn't they be competitors with like with
Yeah, you'd
Microsoft
think
and
so.
Sony? So like, I'd be interested to see how they go about that. Also, one thing that did interest me is they showed like they watching like YouTube videos of like video games, and then being able to just like go right into the game that you're watching,
Mm-hmm.
which seems pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I liked what I saw. The only thing is like anything like this, it'll depend a lot on how how good your internet is. You know?
Right, yeah.
So like it'll be a lot more useful in like big cities and like
Yeah.
places that have like access to like really high quality internet.
Like,
No.
yeah, they mentioned 4K at 60 FPS, which is good, but
It's a lot of
people
fucking-
found out like how I don't remember exactly, but it was like a pretty high like
bandwidth, like
bandwidth,
amount that,
yeah.
If you have data caps, like don't
Yeah.
use this. If you have data caps on your
well, yeah,
home
I mean,
internet, you know.
yeah, I don't think I would ever want to stream a game, just because like,
Well, can you imagine streaming multiplayer?
well, yeah,
with
like I
people
mean,
who
like,
don't live near you.
Yeah.
There'd be so much.
because like I need it to run
Latency.
natively,
Latency with
you
that.
know, like in order to get the best quality, you know.
Yeah.
Like movies, that's fine for the most part because it's like it's passive. You're not doing
You're not
anything,
you're not
Yeah.
interacting.
and it
or expecting
loads,
output.
you know, before it has to, you know, do its thing.
Right.
Um,
With games, is like an input and an output.
right?
And if you don't get the output in a timely fashion, then it's hard
Then-
to play.
yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess with like streaming video games, it does kind of feel like that's where things are going eventually.
I mean,
As far as,
everyone's
like, future
well,
gaming, but that'd be way in the future.
well,
when
it
we
seems
have,
like
much better
everyone's like streaming everything now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like you stream music, you stream movies,
Mhm.
TV shows, basically any entertainment thing.
Mhm.
I mean, can you imagine like in the distant future where you have a computer but there's no storage on it because you don't need it?
I mean, yeah, that's
'Cause
like
you just stream
that's like
everything.
eventually like the thing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like, I guess for like it's cool that this is happening, but I guess for me, I don't see myself really using it right now, especially because I don't have a 4K screen that I could stream these to. Well, I have a TV, but I don't know if the band like the speed of the internet that I have
Mhm.
would be sufficient to stream 4K 60 FPS to my device with a good enough latency.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean,
So
I don't know. Yeah,
But-
it seems like the issue with streaming. I mean, also, what the thing is with streaming though is that it seems like everything that's done it before now is like a passive thing. There's no interaction really,
yeah, because the latency.
right? And so like games doing that seems kind of weird. Like even Xbox Game Pass, which is like a Netflix-esque sort of thing,
Yeah.
doesn't stream your games.
still
You
download
download them.
And if you lose
so-
Game Pass, it just stops you from being able to play the download,
right?
which makes
And
sense.
so-
A download is definitely the way to do it for now. Also, side note, I looked up Stadia, and apparently it comes from the Greek word stadion, which is very similar in length to the modern furlong, or eighth of a mile.
No,
So I don't know why it's called Google Stadia.
I don't know either. That was kind of weird, but
If it
anyway.
was called the Google Furlong,
also,
that'd be pretty
Easter egg, I guess, on the back of the controller for the Google.
Oh, it has
It's
like the
up,
Konami.
up. Yeah, the Konami,
Konami
code.
code, yeah.
Up, down, down, left, right.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, Google Stadia is a thing.
The Google
They
eighth
said,
of a mile.
Yeah, they said it's going to come out in 2019 this year.
Okay.
So I think fall 2019.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know. Personally, it kind of sounds like it's gonna have a lot of like modern games,
Yeah, they
But I
mentioned
haven't-
like Assassin's Creed and things like that.
but I haven't really been about modern games for some time now.
I only play retro games.
Yeah,
Jay.
I only play indie
Jay
games.
only plays indie.
If the developer is more than 2 people, I don't play it.
How dare you work with more than 2 people?
Fucking sellout. No, I don't know. It's just a lot of like AAA games have found what games most people will buy and
Mhm.
kind of stick to like a process that works best for making the most money.
Yeah,
And I don't have fun of those games as much. Like once you play like Assassin's Creed version 25, like it's the same game, you know. I don't know.
Mhm.
That's just my own opinion, but
yeah.
a lot of games are kind of going the same direction, which is boring.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. I'll keep my eye on it.
I wonder how much it's gonna cost.
I guess I would guess it's not going to be that much. I mean,
Is it
Google's a big company.
probably like a
so-
subscription service, right? So
Probably like between 5 to 15 a month, somewhere between that range.
I would say closer to 15 than
Yeah,
5.
$4.99 would be a solid deal, but I don't see Google being that generous.
So somewhere around there.
I think $9.99. That's my guess.
Probably like around the price of Games Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, cool. I think that's all we have to say on Stadia. Moving on. Well, I guess that's it for the news.
It is.
Let's get on to some juice.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Real talk.
What is the best Eevee evolution? We're talking Pokemon. We're talking Eevee,
So
the Pokemon that can evolve into like 9 different things.
So while I love a lot of the evolutions, I
should we
think
just go?
I think it has to be Jolteon, just
So-
because of how Jolteon looks.
So let's just
Just-
go
just 'cause
through
of
them,
how-
right? So we got Jolteon, the
Yeah.
electric type,
Mm-hmm.
Vaporeon, the water type, Flareon, the fire type, Espeon, the psychic,
Mm-hmm.
Umbreon is the dark, and we got Leafeon, which is grass.
Did you say Sylveon already?
No, I haven't. Glaceon, which is ice, and then Sylveon, which is fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. Like, I love Espeon and Umbreon, but Jolteon's just so fucking cool.
Yeah, so Jolteon is really like back when I played, Gen 1, right?
Mhm.
With like red and blue, like I always evolved my Eevee into Jolteon. Jolteon is like really cool and one of my favorite electric types in
Mhm.
general. Like the thing is like not only is it like my favorite like Eevee like of the through the first original 3 Eevees,
Mhm.
evolutions, like it was also like it's still up there for like electric type,
Yeah.
whereas like Flareon is not up there with fire type.
Yeah.
There's like other ones like Charizard or like Arcanine and things like that. Same with like Vaporeon. And I do like the look of like Umbreon. Like Umbreon's really cool and all that. I would love to have like an Umbreon as like a pet.
Yeah.
But does like playing the games, I think Jolteon is my favorite to use. Although I have, I originally didn't like Sylveon, but Sylveon's starting to grow on me.
Sylveon
Like-
looks almost as freaky as Leafeon does.
Yeah.
With like the big blue eyes. Like Leafeon looks like it's obviously it's supposed to look like leaves, right? But the ears looking like leaves. It looks like there's just like tons of sections of like its body that have been like scarred and missing.
Yeah, it's a little
So
strange.
it looks a little off.
Yeah, because like there's cuts in the leaf to make it more.
And then like when you have an
Leaf-like.
alfalfa on your hair, it just like floop. Like so it has that all over its body.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's- I mean, I get it's probably the best design choice you could have gone for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's good,
type,
but
it's
Also, one thing I have an issue with like Glaceon and Leafeon is that you have to evolve them in like a specific spot in the game.
yeah, it's annoying. I don't
Yeah,
like
that-
that.
that's
it's
really
not just like a
annoying.
stone or
Because like the thing is like the first 3 are stones. Okay, that's cool. Whatever. I can evolve it whenever I want to.
yeah.
Espeon and Umbreon have like friendship, and then Sylveon is similar but different. So you've got like Sylveon is similar except it's through what love, affection,
Some, I believe
think-
so.
yeah.
That's what it was, yeah.
and
If, like,
it's
play with it
similar
and
to like friendship but not the same.
Yeah.
And that's you had to play this like mini game in Pokemon to get it there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's weird how they're all like you'd think like a Leafeon, right? And Eevee would evolve into a Leafeon with like a leaf stone because those exist, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
But it doesn't. Yeah. It's weird how like they're all. I would rather there just be stones for each of them.
Also, do we think there's ever going to be like another Eevee evolution, like of a different
don't have
type?
A steel.
Right.
That would be crazy. It'd be like a robot.
They don't have a
I don't
poison.
have a poison would be real. I think
Poison would be lit. They should do that.
poison isn't an element they see a lot of like Pokemon take part of that. Like people don't like a lot of poison Pokemon, you know, or if they do, it's because of another, like it's poison grass or something. But like just straight up poison, like coughing, no one cares about coughing. Ekans, like barely.
Ekans, no.
Yeah, no one likes it. Like,
Arbok.
yeah, I'm sure there's a couple of poison Pokemon maybe, but that's like one of the more underrated types, I'd say.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, Espeon looks straight up like Mew, but cat.
Espeon's cool. I like Espeon.
Espeon's my second favorite.
Yeah, Jolteon's
Yeah,
good.
Jolteon. Yeah. for
Yeah,
me.
so the consensus, unanimous consensus. Jolteon is
Jolteon's
the
just
best.
Jolteon, the best
evolution.
Eevee. It's just so good. You know?
Maybe it wasn't a very shocking conclusion. Get it? Because I
Oh
like
my
it.
God, I hate
Yep.
you.
Ha. Ha.
With that, that does it for us on this episode of the Clever and Original Podcast. Jay, if people wanted to find you on the social media sphere, where can they do that?
You want to come find me and tell me my puns are bad? Come find me on Twitter at Jayden Reinhart.
And JJ, where can people find you?
Find me saying that Jay's puns are bad. At Jay Larson 107.
And you can find me at Kayley Misialek, and you can find us all at Clever_Original on Twitter. And as you are right now, listen to us each and every week on SoundCloud, iTunes, and other podcast services. And we'll catch you next week
Bada
on
bing.
episode
Bada boom.
188.